Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading for August 2018. So a couple things. This is the last video that I am shooting out of my old location because I am moving this weekend. Hence why everything looks so bare. I took my tablecloth off and noticed that I don't even know when I did this heart. But there it is. This is also the 27th of June, or July, I'm sorry, which we will be having the total lunar eclipse soon. I believe it's this is a guess, but I think it's like 4:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. So I may be reading right through it because it is about 2:30 here now. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Cancer, this is Sun, Moon, or Rising. Those intuitively guided, welcome. If this is your first time here, I promise you that my desk does not normally look like this. But welcome. Thank you all so much for your ongoing support. Your ongoing love, which is really getting me through this time period. I'm very excited. I have asked for this. I asked the universe to move me, and so they have. Many of you already know the story, but I've been really praying about it, but kind of leaving it up to the universe. Well, then I end up getting a 3-week notice to move out of this place, which was crazy. But then I realized this is the universe answering me. This is the universe moving me right to where I should be. So I am going with the flow, baby. Going with the flow. So when people tell you that you can manifest, believe it. Believe it. Okay, guys. I am going to ask you to just release the outcome of the reading. We're just going to go with the flow. Look at it from like above, like your higher self looking down. So you can really grab the messages that are meant for you. Okay, if you put yourself into it too deeply, that is where confusion can come in. So just like I do, I am looking at it from a higher perspective. No judgment, no desired outcome. What will be, will be. So we're really looking at what energies are coming, what we need to know, and how do we best get through them. Not necessarily in a negative way, because I feel like a lot of great energy is coming our way after a very long time of negative energy. Okay, guys. Just take a couple deep breaths. I've already packed my singing bowl. So we just need to bring ourselves to a peacefulness. And let's begin. Okay, Cancer. Those intuitively guided. What is it? What's going on? What do we need to know? We have the 8 of Wands. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the Sun. Major Arcana. We have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Major Arcana. And look at that, we have the Ace of Swords. I don't know why I said Major Arcana. It's not. But look at that. We have the Sun, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Opening the reading is the Eight of Wands, which is quick movement towards something, quick movement to overcome. Eight of Wands, did I say Swords? I apologize. Eight of Wands, to me, is spiritual messages coming in and needing to be open for them. You know, how? Be in the present moment. Just be in the present moment. And, you know, when you get these downloads, until you start to get used to it, because I feel like this is also about a portal that's opening up that is, of course, bringing us back to our old state of being, you know, before fear and anger and all that was attached. So this is promising to be a beautiful eclipse, even though the energy has been tough, but it's been about purging, and that's exactly what it's showing me with the Eight of Wands and the Ten of, let me bring that down, Ten of Wands next to each other. You know, what is this energy been all about? Especially with the Sun next to it. A rebirth, right? Feeling like a kid again. And that's exactly what this energy is promising us, to really be able to enjoy life like, well, from our inner child. And what that means is a time period before fear and worry and, you know, all those limited ideas, pressures are put upon us. And going back to the innocent, pure, fun, laughter, joy within. But it is showing the road to get here has been so difficult with the Ten of Wands. The great thing about the Ten of Wands is it's coming to an end. It is bringing that energy to an end. And it is being replaced with love, with truth, real truth, truth about knowing yourself on a much deeper level, on a spiritual level, and understanding how, you know, we're all made from love, created from love. And feeling that worth again. You know, Cancer, this is quite powerful. Okay, well, let's get the rest of our cards. I mean, we have the Eight of Wands and the Sun bookcasing the Ten of Wands. So, we are letting go of things, people, things that were just too difficult. The King of Swords. See if anything else wants to come out. I'll give it a couple shuffles. I have the Princess of Cups. I have the Four of Cups. Someone's going to be hearing from someone that they have been missing. You know, what I would like you guys to do is read previous comments in, well, even like the Twin Flame reading, Virgo's reading, and there was another reading I did where it's really talking about twin flames coming together now, soulmates finding each other. And the time period that we've gone through, purging old ways of being, purging by forgiveness, giving forgiveness. You know, I feel like the sun is saying, this is truly about coming from our pure selves now, our higher selves. And truth is definitely being shown here over and over. But not, you know, this is universal truth. This is your own truth. And for some of you, this is also the truth about someone that you love. They may also be bringing you the truth. And it may be a mixture, you know, because I feel, especially the King of Swords here, mirroring the Ace of Cups, this is about pure love coming your way. And if this is anyone from the past, this is someone who may come in and apologize, but they have their own perspective, let's say. And I feel like it's important during this time period to listen to their perspective, you know, because their perspective is their reality. Your perspective is your reality, right? Neither is right, neither is wrong. But can we see each other for who each of us truly are and come together in that way? You know, it's the merging of the souls. You know, and as soon as I said that, I'm thinking back to a vision I had a couple months ago where I saw babies coming from heaven by the thousands. These babies had wings, so they're definitely angels or representing the energy of angels. I really didn't know what it meant at the time, other than it made me feel safe. It made me feel good. But I do know what it is now. It is the energy of us. Those babies are us. But all of us. In a higher being. And to merge two perspectives, we have to remember who we are first. And I don't mean like who I think I am, who I show the world. This is about who you are on a soul level, because these are about souls coming together. And if you read the comments, let's say, especially for this month, for the videos already done, you'll see the difference in the comments of how twins are now connecting. Soulmates are coming together. It's already started. So the process has started. I'm not sure what took me off on that direction. Let's get our last card out here. I think it's more about, you know, if this is someone from the past for you, when they come to tell you their truth, again, try to remove the ego body and look at it from your spiritual body. This will do tremendous things. And by the way, to me, this also helps teach, show the other. Okay, I'm not taking all those cards. I didn't film anyway. Just want one card. One card, please. Okay, we got the Emperor, card of Aries, Major Arcana. We have the Moon, card of Pisces or Cancer, Major Arcana. So yeah, someone is definitely now standing within their truth. Someone is really wanting to offer, you know, you the world. And especially the moon here. And hello, lunar eclipse on top of that. So in the middle of our spread, we have the Ace of Swords. This is all about the truth. This is all about our own power, standing within it. But this is also about someone else's truth who does love you. And you must love them. I feel like this is also, about communication and how we communicate with others. With the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, which I kind of love because I feel what that talks about is these are your seeds of intention. This is what you've asked the universe for. Even the Ten of Wands, the hard journey, but meant to be. On the Wands journey, I feel like what we're really learning is inner power. The ability to keep going no matter what. Not allowing the hardships of the world right now to pin us down, hold us down. And it feels like for many of us it has for a while, but we're coming out of that strong. And it is being replaced by a much lighter, loving type of energy. As for people on the board, I do have Leo right now. I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have Aries. And I have a Pisces, Cancer, and I have a younger Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But that doesn't really mean anything. I don't even know why I say all that. I feel like one of your soulmates, could be more than one, I feel like they work the land. Okay, it could be many different ways. Like, I don't know why. Like, I'm picturing a lumberjack, but then I'm also picturing someone who is like a forest ranger. That type of energy. Cares for the earth. So I don't feel like they have the type of job where they're just ripping trees down for profit. If they are, or if that is you, I feel like you're going to, going to start feeling different about it. They're going to start feeling different, or if that is you, you're going to start feeling different. And again, this is those who are, let's just say, making a profit off of Mother Nature, where it's okay to do that, but this feels like, I'm actually causing harm. And having that realization of that now, which now makes it very difficult. I mean, wow, what are they going to do? Well, they'll do something. They'll do something, because why they're feeling this now, and again, this can apply in different areas, but I feel like I'm making a profit off of something that is not good for the earth. I don't know how else to say it. But they're going to have a change around in their thoughts. Spiritually led. And I do feel like they are going to do something about it. Something quite good. Because I feel like this is an epiphany. Okay. I know that doesn't apply to a lot of you, so we're going to go ahead and move on. I'm trying to think. Choose the Cosmic Tarot for clarifiers. Actually, let me move my chair. I'm not used to having all this space. Okay. You know, I can tell you one thing, that love is coming in. Love is coming in. I don't even care if you're in a relationship or not. This is just about love coming in your life. I do feel like there's a few of you who have made some life changes, and I feel like that's helping you. Now, when I say that, maybe you've added meditation into your daily routine, or even it doesn't have to be daily. But you added something in. For some of you, it could be simple as you are drinking like 4 to 6 glasses of water now when you barely touched water. You're improving yourself. You're putting effort into yourself. And because of that, it is like the reward system. And this is what's opening many up. I also feel like the Ten of Wands is talking about, definitely the last 10 months. Every step of it had to be taken. Did it have to be as rough as it was? No. No. But, we control that to a point. Our reaction. How we react to things. But nonetheless, this was a journey of lesson. Soul lesson. And for many, it's coming to an end. And I'm looking at the Eight of Wands, and the 8 is really standing out to me. And then I have the Sun card, which is the card of Leo, 8. So when is this coming to an end? August. Maybe it is August 10th. Then we have a 0. I just noticed down this line here. And to me, that's the action of the Fool. Taking on the energy of the Fool, which is the perfect energy here. It reminds me of the move that I'm making. Would it have been easier for me just to stay where I'm at? Yeah, it'd probably been easier. Because the universe had to shake me up. But it was not what my soul wanted, and it is not what the universe wants for me. After all, the universe wants me to be happy and wants you to be happy. And sometimes you just have to learn that these lessons are always for our benefit. And when we learn that, the Ten of Wands doesn't have to seem so long and hard. Matter of fact, from this point on, if you've been doing internal work, if you, you can still be in your shadow side, but trying to live more out of your light. That's good enough, the universe says. We just want you to put effort into it. You arrive when you arrive. So I think what's trying to be said here is there is no one excluded here from the work or the reward. Both. And yes, love of a partner is coming in, but I have to also say loving yourself. Like really loving who you are. And I'm not talking about the way you look, though that would help too. But I'm talking about the characteristics within you that a previous lover, even a mother or father, could have tried to beat down within you. And remember, when someone tries to beat something like that down within you, it's because it's a threat to them. It's because they feel your light. And if they are really stuck in the shadow, well, that doesn't feel good to them. But our job is to see beyond that. It doesn't really matter what Joe or Kathy or Tom feel about us. It matters what we feel about ourselves. And this is when we project a higher type of love. And this is when a higher love comes in. Okay, let's start breaking them down. I'm just adding the top, 37, which would be a 1. Which is the role of the magician, which is you. I won't be surprised if the magician comes out now. So we have 1 or 37, 0, 8. Oh my God, 108. That is the number of, wow, that just freaked me out a little bit because I just looked up my galactic signature and I fall under, it's called Kin 108. This is the number. And that puts me under the yellow star, the yellow self-existing star, which can also be the seed. You should look that up. It'd be, I would love to know, if you decide to look it up, what your kin is, your kin number. So mine is 108, the yellow star, yellow self-existing star. And I definitely have to read more about it. It's just something I heard in a video. Whose video was I watching? Might have been a Luna Ash's video. Somebody recommended looking it up, so I did. And that's just blown my mind. So maybe many of us are in the same kinship? I don't know. Okay, anyway. This is not about me, so to speak. Alright, let's start breaking this down. Tell me more about the 8 of Wands. Okay, we're going to have cards flying. I have no wall of protection here. I have the Hierophant. Card of Taurus, but also very powerful major arcana. It is, the Hierophant can mean many different things, but I definitely feel it's of a higher calling. Falling on the 8 of Wands, these messages, these epiphanies, spiritual messages coming in. For some, it's bringing in love very quickly. I feel like it's talking about all coming from a higher power. This is not so much about the 3D. Read a little more in the Hierophant. A little more in the Hierophant. I feel like for some of you, people are really starting to see you differently, looking up to you, coming to you for advice maybe. It's like you have this, well, for some of you, it may be an opening of your spiritual gifts or an acknowledgement of, you know, because we all have it. It's just how we tune into it. Anything else with the Hierophant? Alright, well, too many here, so. But the Two of Cups did come face up. Beautiful. I just find that beautiful. You know, because this is your higher self. This is the universe. And this is your love or lover. All being together on this spiritual journey now. This is for some, if you're in a current relationship and, you know, you feel like this person is your soulmate, though you may have been going through some difficult times together. Communication could have been, you know, for some, it's like, I don't know where I stand here. I don't know where this is going. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That feeling. Like, I just want to know, am I meant to be with you? For some, that may be the exact thing that you're really trying to find out. Like, am I meant to be with you? I feel like the answer is yes. Is that for everyone? No. But if you have a deep love, no matter what's going on, then I feel you're talking about soulmate love here. You know, I feel like there may be a few of you who started to fall out of love. Or you're feeling that way. You feel like, you know, as each day goes by, I am falling out of love with someone. They've just been difficult to deal with. Or together, your energy has been difficult to get through. Yet this is telling us that it has the ability to change. Oh, you know what? Let's take these. I have the Seven of Cups. I have the Four of Swords. I have the Three of Cups. Queen of Swords. Ace of Wands. And Temperance. Well, some of you could have been dealing with a third party, or has felt that way. I feel, you know, I'm looking at the Seven of Cups here. And normally Seven of Cups is about different options. But it's showing us here that there's someone, you know, here we have the male who, in his mind, right, his partner, the one he loves, is loving another. Now, is that the truth, or is he just feeling that way because it's coming from the mind? Or we can even say the imagination. You know, and I also feel the Queen of Swords here. This may be something that you did already cut out of your life because of that, because of the feeling that there's a third party. Male or female, you know, I have both. So this isn't, you know, one or the other. This is both parties feeling, and I don't mean in the same relationship. I mean, the men are feeling it, the women are feeling it. So you probably did cut this person out. Yeah, with the Ace of Wands here, I feel like this is about, you know, this is doing it again. I was going to say another opportunity, but I know for some of you, it doesn't, you know, you'll be like, oh, well, that's no opportunity. But for those who really feel my message, then yes, you want this opportunity. You know, there's been a time period. So I do feel like the two of you who've gone through this have split up. Whether you were physically together or just a couple, you know, not living together, that doesn't even matter, but there was a split up. There was an ending to it. And it almost like there needed to be. Because energy was getting out of control. The imagination was really building a story, much beyond the actual story. And that's okay, because it feels like, you know, you had this feeling of, okay, I need to protect my own heart here now. But during this split, I feel like clarity has slowly been seeping in. And now I feel like it is a real conversation is coming your way. And perhaps this is why we're being asked to listen. Now I get it, right? Because if I think someone else is cheating on me, or I thought they did in the past, maybe they did. But I also feel the Four of Swords here. It is the ability to forgive. And then we have Temperance here. You know, Temperance is about the balance between the divine masculine and divine feminine. The balance between. The balance, and then the ability, what follows is the ability to come from my authentic self. Not my ego, but my authentic self. Because I do feel like this is going to start back up again. And I feel good about it. I feel really good about it. I feel it's meant to be. And this energy may have been the Ten of Wands for those I'm speaking to right now. Right? And remember, we had to go through it. Perhaps some of it is the purging of jealousy. Because, again, I'm not feeling that someone cheated. But I'm definitely feeling that someone thinks that someone cheated. And if they did cheat, you know, they were operating out of their shadow selves. I want you to know one thing. It wasn't because of love. And I know that really doesn't, you know, when you're in it, it's like that, well, who gives a shit? They cheated. I guess there is a little bit of a difference. Cheating is wrong no matter what. But it's like, I need to say this to you. You know, like, Spirit wants me to tell you. Well, why? Because you have the ability to really bring out the best in each other. And maybe you have the ability to bring out the worst in each other too. But that is the energy we're working on. Where we get in the right mindset, it's all going to be about how can I make my life better and other people's lives better. You know, it's like the death of the ego. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, let's look at the Ten of Wands. We have the Princess of Wands. Princess of Wands can definitely be a little bit, I want to say dangerous, but I don't mean dangerous. I just mean, like, she can react very quickly. But sometimes too quickly. You know, filled with passion. What I like here also, though, having the Princess of Wands come over the Ten of Wands. So that is moving out of that energy. You know, remember the Princess of Wands grows up to be the Queen of Wands, where nothing really gets in her way. With the Strength card. And we have the Princess of, or the Prince of Cups. Some of you could certainly be involved with the Leo, because we have Leo coming up quite a few times. And then the Princess of Wands herself, Aries, Leo, Sag. But I really feel like what this is talking about, because it's coming over the Ten of Wands, and with Strength as the connector for this princess and prince. This is something, you know, this is not about who somebody else was with. This is about you and your partner. And I definitely feel like the time period was all about growth. And strength being attached to that. This is an inner strength, but this is also universal strength. This is Spirit telling you along the way, somehow keeping you moving. I feel like whatever came out between you and another during this Ten of Wands needed to come out, even if it came out harshly. Because I feel like we were working in a lower energy at that point. But we're moving to a much higher energy. And it's like the strength of both of you and the universe getting you through this point. Let me take one more in that. Justice, balance, beautiful. Beautiful. So, you know, two major arcana is coming out in that, strength and justice. The yin and yang. Right there. Look at that. It's a balancing of the energies, the masculine and the feminine. Pure and simple. So this is coming to a new type of relationship. You know, we have to allow it. Remember, we have free will, and free will rules above all, so to speak. So, but we do have to allow it, right? We have to be aware of where our energy's at. This is talking about a balanced energy. You know, if you're not quite there, about it coming together. And again, not looking at the past as, or so harshly, because you've had some great lessons. And many of them were about love. How I am in a relationship. How I react. Do I react too quickly? You know, all those things, it's a peek at ourselves through the eyes of someone else. It's that mirror. And it's hard to look in the mirror when you're looking at your shadow self, but you had to. Because you're evolving. Into the sun, by the way. Okay, let's look at the sun. I feel like the sun is also talking about previous anger. Some have been carrying around some anger. And I feel it. You know, it's like some of you built up a brick wall around this anger. And were really unwilling to give it up. I'm sure it had to do with another person. It could be with anything. But I feel the aces are really what is driving this reading. So anyways, I do feel like there was past anger. But I feel like you're overcoming that. Let's see what we got. We got the Five of Cups, the Princess of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. I mean, I just feel like for some of you, who you may have had this anger issue with, it could have certainly been a back and forth. You know, just looking at the image here, the Five of Cups is about someone we're missing from our past. But I'm noticing how the Eagle is looking over. I feel like it's like a, what do they call those? Like a messenger pigeon? You know, I feel like this is more about someone missing you. You may miss them too, but I feel like someone had really been missing you. Someone is really missing you if you have not come back together yet. And I do feel like, Cancer, you probably cut them out of your life. Because the sword keeps falling for you as the ability to let go. And I feel what this is also saying is, you know, you could have someone who was really, how do I say it? Like had opinions about what you do for a living. For some of you, especially the Nine of Pentacles here, you know, this is about, Nine of Pentacles is about being self-efficient. It's about being able to completely take care of ourselves. It's about owning your own business. Making money through your creativity. And for some of you, it could be about a spiritual business, because I feel like someone had looked down upon it. And I know this energy because I had this happen to me from the King of Pentacles. So someone looking down upon it, but the reason, it's like they felt threatened. Because I almost feel like they don't feel this way anymore. But I do feel like they did feel threatened. And it can be for many different reasons. It could be like where you worked. There's a lot of guys or a lot of girls, that type of thing. But it's that feeling of coming around. Almost like those statements were just part of the anger that came out during that time. This person's really missing you. And, look at the King of Pentacles, who, she's looking back at him. He's got one big pentacle here. He's got one on the table, but look at this, like he's ready to hand it over to her. He hands it over to her, that means she's in the Ten of Pentacles. So someone wanting to be together, wanting to take this now from you being single, self-efficient, and them now being part of your life. For some of you, this could certainly be the person that you're connecting to in some way, helping with your business. And it's kind of funny because, here this person started by kind of putting down what you do, and now they're showing up as, number one, I know they're sorry. And I know it came from a period of anger that you both had. But this person is seeing the big picture now. Even, like, the big picture, your involvement in their life, why they can't get beyond you. I'm noticing behind the King of Pentacles that we have two brick, why do I forget the columns? Where before I was seeing all brick wall. So it's like that brick wall is coming down. The brick wall is coming down. Alright, let's take one more now. Where's he keeping his money? On a towel of yellow. Well, that's a lot, but they're all face up. At the Fool. Do I dare? Do I dare take another chance with him? What'll happen if things don't work out? Well, the Fool energy, you don't want to think that way. Because remember, the Fool is not thinking about the past whatsoever. So there's no fear. And if there is fear, it's walking through that fear. At the Two of Pentacles, wow. So this person, I feel, is definitely coming back in. It's funny because he's got two pentacles out. And we're at the Two of Pentacles. Do I dare? Do I dare? The Hermit. Wow. So for some of you, this could be a Virgo. Do I dare? Now, with the Hermit energy, it is also about looking within. I'm looking, look at this connection. Coming directly from the heavens. into the 3D. This is the ability to know beyond. The beautiful moon there also. I feel like this is making your dreams come true. This beacon of light is for two. Normally it's you, but this is for two. I have the Prince of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Wow. Look at that, all circulating around an eclipse, which is coming up soon. Now this could also talk about August though, but wow. Sorry, my foot went numb. I keep sitting on my leg. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta remember I'm not 20 anymore. I feel like this is bringing back balance in your life. I feel like this is about not just the person, but the time period you've been in. I feel like for many of you, it is about living like the fool. You know, no matter what you're doing, this is about now taking on the energy of the fool. The eclipse happened, right? The eclipse, we were letting go so new can come in. It doesn't always mean I'm letting go of a person so a new person can come in. But through that energy, the person is evolving to your spiritual level or you to theirs. And this is where it's bringing in great harmony. So, you know, we're on the Sun card. We began about talking about the anger that was in someone's relationship. You know, for a few of you, you may have had this breakup for the very reason to become self-efficient. Perhaps you felt codependent on someone. And it's hard to ever feel, I don't know, like, you know, when you don't, when you have to count on other people's money or what have you, it's a hard way of living, right? I mean, I've done that because when I was married, I stayed home with the kids for a while, and I never liked that feeling of, not having my own money. So this is why a few of you have gone through this major changes. You needed to become self-efficient. You needed to become self-efficient because that is what you requested as a soul. You wanted to be on equal footing. And many of you are now. You know, even it's not even about the money. Do I make as much money? But this is about now I can completely take care of myself, and that gives you a sense of relief. This person is definitely wanting to come together as a family, as a strong unit. And I feel both of you have gone through the hermit mode because it's showing me the connection, the interconnection of the two of you. And this is about true balance coming, true balance. Quite beautiful. And remember, the sun is telling us that this is a period after a very hard time where we truly are just going to feel lifted, energized, happier within, stronger, but also able to let go of really, you know, the sun is feeling like the fool. Like I am letting go of all these lower energies that would get stuck in my head. This guy's coming back. Or girl. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go in the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. You know, Ace of Cups always starts with self-love. And when we love ourselves, that love pours out to the world. And when that love pours out to the world, it returns to you tenfold, 100-fold. Queen of Wands. You're getting a lot of wand energy. This is about action. This is about self-confidence, trusting within oneself. This isn't about sitting on the sidelines. I'm being active in my life now. Not much will scare the Queen of Wands. Even if it does, she's going to move through it. So I feel like this is about taking on her energy. Male or female. Taking on her energy of, I mean, just look at her eyes. She's got the energy of like, bring it on. Honestly, I can handle anything. I feel like that sometimes now. You know, with all the loss I've had in my life, I feel what's to be fearful of in this world. And I realized the fear that would surround me was fear that I created. And you honestly think that you cannot get through something until you're forced to go through it. And you find a way. You know, I'm noticing her pearl earrings, and I feel like she bought those earrings for herself. And she's wearing a crown. I know they all wear a crown, but her crown is standing out. So, you know, this is you really understanding that you are the queen. You are the king of your own life. You are the creator. This Queen of Wands is coming on the Ace of Cups. I'm prepared to take action. Excuse me, a card just flew. Three of Wands. Perfect. So, Three of Wands is about being optimistic about the future. It's about knowing that your ships are coming in, even if you can't see them. It's feeling them. Truly feeling them. Knowing that you're heading in the right direction and feeling good about it. Not questioning it anymore. You're on the right path. You always were. But now you're feeling completely rejuvenated. Excited. Bring it on. Bring on love. Let's take one more. Okay, well, we got three, but we'll take them. The Magician. Perfect. King of Cups. Perfect. The Hangman. Not quite so perfect. But we don't have, you know, we can look at the Hangman as a measure of time. The Hangman does seek wisdom. So, you know, any time period where you're in the Hangman mode, you know, you go in seeking real wisdom. And, you know, can you stay too long? Well, you can. But, you know, wow. Just notice how you're the King of Cups. Looking back at the Hangman. This is either your energy or this is another water sign, or this is the ability to truly open my heart completely because we're on the Ace of Cups. For some of you, this is their partner who has been in what may feel like no movement, but we do know that they also had to go through the Hermit. They also had to go through that Ten of Wands. And they're also receiving this clarity. And I feel it's moving them. You know, it's taking the Hangman and it's reversing it. That is what's concentrating on. Awakening. It's what they're going through. An awakening. I feel like this is talking about manifesting. You know, I can't help but see this cup right in the middle. And although everything is important, right? Right now, the Magician is talking about love. Manifesting love to you, someone else manifesting you to them. But listen, this is not passive energy. I just feel like this King of Cups is ready for movement now. And the Magician definitely telling you that it's time for movement. Literally taking on a new energy. You know, feeling optimistic about my future now. You had to work out a lot of issues. We all did. And we did. That's the thing. Because the sun is next to that. The sun is a new day, a new dawn, a new dawning of the new day. The new earth. Preparing. Being ready for. Living out of our higher selves, for sure. Not just you, but many. This is about what this time period is about. Changing the earth. And it has to start with us. It's a great purpose. Now we just have to get our little ego cells out of it and live from a place of unconditional love. Okay, let's keep going. So I like that a lot, you guys. Let's look at the Ace of Swords. I feel for some of you, someone's coming in and they are going to tell you how much they missed you. How they have even tried to get you off their mind, but found it impossible. Eight of Swords. Two people in that card. Normally there's only one. Prince of Pentacles. I'll take one more. So this is about feeling trapped, feeling afraid to speak my truth. Could be, you know, what would the reaction be? It's funny, another name for this moon is the buck moon. And I'm noticing what looks like a buck. So, is this moon, like, really freeing you? Freeing us? Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups. I kind of love that because, number one, with the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords here, it's definitely moving out of this energy, feeling stuck. The Eight of Cups is a card about desire. moving forward because of our desire, feeling that desire. It can be another person. I can be moving towards another person. I am leaving something behind, something that may feel emotional, but once I have understanding over it, I can let that go. And maybe, again, the time period, feeling stuck, unable to move forward, unable to follow your desire. But it's showing me that that absolutely changes. Six of Swords is about my life getting better and better. Things are looking up, only up. Look at the beautiful balance that person has. It's like he's looking at the Eight of Cups and telling him, this is the way we go. This is where our guidance is at. You know, wake up. We're going this direction. Your life will only get better if you make the move. Follow that desire. No matter what it is in your life. And for some of you, this is also the energy of really beginning to well, number one, it starts with getting out of your own head. Whatever has happened in the past, you have survived it. And that is good enough. So I got to get out of the past. With the Eight of Cups, it best serves me to look at the Eight Cups so I understand what my past was about, because the Eight of Cups wants to move towards the Nine of Cups, which is about your dreams. Six of Swords is moving you that direction. Telling you it's absolutely possible. And by the way, he's looking at the moon. So this is following to the moon. I look forward to this eclipse more than I've looked forward to a lot of things in my life. And, I often call myself a Gemini Cancer moon, because my degree in Gemini for my moon is 23 degree or 26 degree. So close to Cancer that many have put me in the Cancer moon, and I feel both. I have to say, I feel both energies. Okay, let's keep going. Let's look at this King of Swords. He's sitting between beautiful energy. I have the Three of Pentacles. Look at that. We have the Sun again, which is also right above him, which is above him again. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why, it just makes me happy. I definitely feel like a few of you will be working with a lover. In some capacity, you will be working with a lover. I also feel that this is energy of a loved one who has passed before us, helping to guide us here, helping to bring harmony in. again, you want to pay attention. So, because I feel like signs are going to be given too. For some of you, you may see triple threes. I feel like the number sequences that you've been seeing are going to start to change. You'll still see number sequences, but they're going to be different. Wonder why. Why they change? Well, because we're evolving. Because we're evolving. And they're like code. 5 of Wands. So my question was, why are the number sequences changing? Because there's been a lot of 1111, there's been a lot of 144, 114, 117, 1117. But now I feel like we're changed to like 333, 555. And it's like energy downloads. Because we've evolved out of a time when we couldn't see beyond that mirror. And now that we're able to start seeing beyond it, it's just moving us into a different way. I'm telling you, it's just, we're going to be different. All right, let me, tell me why the Queen of Pentacles is here. Queen of Pentacles, what's she representing? Other than possible earth sign. Look at that, the Princess of Pentacles. So she's relating to a younger time in our lives. For some of you, I feel like it's King of Swords. Doesn't matter what sign they are. The King of Swords is being represented as the truth. The truth coming into you. Coming to you. It's weird. I hear like there's a bird picking at my air conditioning with its beak. I can't see it. Wow. Spirit's here. That's all I can tell you. Alright, I'm going to take one more in that. You know, I kind of love the Queen of Pentacles and then the Princess of Pentacles showed up. Because I feel like... That's too many. I feel like this, especially with the Sun here, again, it is going back to a time when you really felt happy. You know, it's having your security and being lighthearted at the same time. 5 of Swords. Look at that, 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords together. So, wow. That is a lot of overcoming. For some of you, you know, this energy, this King, is energy that you've been mirroring. The two of you have been mirroring each other, for sure. I also feel why the King and the Ace are coming up of Swords is, you know, the 5 and 5 is the 10. This is coming to an end. So I feel like communication, you know, sucked. I don't know. Like, communication wasn't great. I feel like it used to be But then we fell in this time of like anger, and it changed the way we communicated. But I feel like you'll either be given a glimpse of that, or when this person comes in, and again, I feel like the person's coming in for a discussion. Try to start back at zero if you can. Try to hear them, really hear them, and then make your decision. Give yourself time if you need time, because some of this anger may still exist. But it doesn't need to. Okay. Wow. Now I can hear the... You guys hear that bird? Okay, I have to look out my window. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to keep rolling, so I can tell you what happens. I can't see it. I have my air conditioning, blocking that part of my view, and I can't open my window. I hope you guys can hear it, though. I feel like it's my son, to be honest. I feel like my son is in our reading. Because he has shown up to me through birds for a little while now. Okay. Alright, let's go down to the Princess of Cups. Princess of Cups, whoa, to me is about something coming in pretty quickly. Not something, love. Could be, the highest form of love. Could be a date, that type of thing. Excuse me, a card went flying. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Hello, lovers. Card of Gemini. But look at the two of them. This is a card that talks about a head over heart decision. No. This has nothing to do with the head. And everything to do with the heart. Here. I'm not saying that that meaning is wrong, but here, this is all about the heart, baby. Look at them face to face. That is a beautiful card. Surrounded by the sun. Pair of doves. Pure love for each other. It's like the stars and the moon. So, hello, great love coming in. Undeniable. With the Death card. So, Scorpio for some. But this is, I feel, with the Death card coming out here, this is about not resisting. Not resisting this person. It doesn't mean go full in on, go from 0 to 100. But what the energy talks about is, again, letting go of the old. There's a real need for that. Letting go of the old way of thinking. Even we had to consider, time is going to feel different now. This is a time to go with this flow. Don't put up resistance. So if you feel resistance, then start slow. Cup of coffee, and just allow yourself to be. No expectations. You don't have to, because I feel like your universe definitely has your back here. Know that, the moon, which you guys know, when I see the moon, how often do I call it a card of Cancer? Always. I think this is the first time I said Pisces. It is a card of Pisces. But hello. It's like, it's half you too. Oh, I have cards down here. I think we're going to take them. I mean, how could I not with this combination? With the King of Swords, again. With the Prince of Swords. You know, I love how we're getting younger and older energy. I feel like what this is really saying to us is it's showing us the evolution of both. With the Star card, beautiful. Also card of Aquarius. The Chariot, there's your card. But this is a time of great movement. This is the balance of yin and yang. This is the balance within yourself and the balance within this love that's coming. You know, does this have to be someone you already know? Of course not. But for many of you, I feel like it is. And, you know, maybe it's the retrogrades, but we always have people coming back. And some look at that as, no, we should always go forward. But if someone has evolved, and we're now both on the same spiritual level, and we had great love, why would we not consider this person? Then we have the Ace of Swords, which is smack right in the middle of your spread. You know, this is just meant to happen. So again, I have an evolution of a person who seems to have worked through their shadow side also. The truth definitely coming to the surface. And, you know, the speaking of the truth, or even just the feeling of the truth. For some, it's someone realizing that you are so much more than what they thought in their life. I truly feel for someone that you have a partner out there who it just feels like quite the rude awakening. No, I don't know, rude awakening, but a quick understanding. This is a time of your dreams coming true, Cancer. This is definitely a time where, I'm just telling you, you're going to feel so much lighter. You are just going to feel lighter and lighter. You know, the ability to really astro travel, go between, you know, the 3D, the 5D, in the understanding of it. But there's two of you. You know, I really can't put who other than, because we have so many people laying here, but, you know, with the King of Swords twice, so we definitely have to look at Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because they're here twice with the Star card. So for some of you, that is who this is, and that is who you're in love with. Others, you know, you may be dealing with, I hate saying dealing, you may be attached to another Cancer or Pisces. But why is this all coming? So that you can start living your life the way that you have imagined it to be. You're creating. Remember that. We have to remember that. That's very important right now. We're creating, and we're creating very quickly. So, think about what you want to manifest. But, I think part of that is about, during this moon, also letting go of the anger, letting go of the lower way of thinking. So it's not just about what we gain in the material world, but it's what we can let go of from ourselves that will only raise this vibration even higher. To me, this is forever. Like, if this is someone from the past, this is coming back, and this is going to be forever. I feel it. I feel it very clearly. And you will too. You both will. After all, this could be a twin flame. Could be a twin flame. But whoever it is, they're coming in, the offer's coming in towards you. Unless you're intuitively guided, you could certainly be preparing yourself to to come in. All right, let's look at the Four of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords. Well, that makes sense. A lot of worry. They may be worried that you're going to reject them. This may have been what's taken so long also. Their fear of rejection. They had that fear of rejection. They felt the pain. They've been in a state of confusion themselves. They have, it feels like the Tower moment has happened in their life. I mean, more than once, but recently. It could have been a last conversation you had where they then became fearful to take it any further. Seven of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. What I love is she has her back to these Seven of Swords now. Each sword is planted firmly in the ground. There's understanding. Seven of Swords, sometimes I feel like we're living from our lower energy. We're doing things that maybe we're not so proud of. But I want to say it's because I feel like that's all I really know. So as I know more, I do more. As I learn more about myself, I become stronger. Same with them. This is about what they're going through. So they want to come in and make this offer, but there's fear attached to it. But I do feel like it's like they walk through that fear. Look at that. Wheel and the Queen of Cups. Hello. They're going to walk right through that fear. Or you are walking right through that fear, which I highly suggest. The Wheel, Destiny, coming after the Ace of Pentacles. And then the Queen of Cups. This is your energy, but this is your energy with a wide open heart. This is your energy with your heart chakra cleansed, cleared, healed, wide open. It's an energy of saying, screw it, I'm going for it. I'm not going to live in the past anymore. What was part of the problems? Well, the heart started to close. All the scarring started to affect the heart. But you don't have to accept that. Cancers, it's such a beautiful time for you. You know, the Ace of Pentacles, that's potential in your 3D world. You know, it's almost like it can be whatever you want it to be. Other than love, I know part of this is definitely about the love. But I also feel with the Queen coming over the Ace of Pentacles, this is about you manifesting, and the Wheel, the life that you want. Create the life that you want. But don't do it out of fear. So I'm not running from stuff because I'm fearful. I'll head right towards it. Wow. Okay. And let's look at the Emperor. So again, for some of you, this could be Aries. But this is, number one, this is someone that we look up to. This is someone who has a long journey themselves, but this is about a journey of wisdom, gaining the wisdom as I go along, understanding the lessons, which then become my wisdom. The Emperor is the wisest one. Real belief in, you know, faith. And for some of you, this is about past life also. And perhaps your souls want to get this right. Right? Like this is part of what you're here for. Okay. At the Three of Swords. So official looking. I have the Seven of Pentacles. So did you manifest prior heartache? Probably. Why? It taught you something. It taught your soul something. You know, could you imagine never having heartbreak in your whole life? You would never understand the joy then of, you know what I mean? Like the opposite of. And again, I'm feeling the energy for some of a loved one really helping to guide you towards what your soul wanted. Six of Cups. Ooh. Well, a couple things with the Six of Cups. Of course, this is about someone from our past. Someone that we had beautiful memories with. Didn't have to be at the end, but there are definitely memories. And, you know, there had to be a little heartache attached to that. But with the Seven of Pentacles over it, it's part of what your soul needed for growth. It's part of what both of you needed. Anything else on that? You know, but you have a pentacle. No, you have two pentacles. There's two pentacles in his hand. He's carrying two pentacles. So he's about to plant two more seeds. And don't forget, we're manifesting quickly. So if you're carrying the Three of Swords around, you know, heartache, previous, it survives though. You know, because it's in the middle of a lotus flower. So we survive that heartache. But the King of Wands, so we had the Queen, and I have the Four of Cups. For a few of you, I feel like this person has may have a pretty nice home, has money in the bank. I feel like they're pretty well off. But what they found is it doesn't matter how much money they keep putting into the bank. It's not giving them the happiness that they thought it would. I want to be free so I can build up my fortune, but it seems to be, again, although they did that, it did not give them, it didn't feel that hole within them, which only you can do. But they're realizing that. There's a lot of realization coming. There's a lot of new growth coming. And the ability, again, to plant those seeds of intention today. Ten of Wands. I just wanted to see right in the middle. I feel like this is kind of beginning where, or ending where we began. Again, there's that red moon. And planting those seeds of intention. I feel like one of those seeds is for this Ten of Wands to go away. And the other one is for you. Or you are the person planting those seeds. The ending of the Ten of Wands. The High Priestess. Look what's at her third eye. Yin and Yang. It's written in the books. It's written in the Akashic records. I don't even know what we're clarifying. The Emperor. Which is strange because my landlord who gave me that notice is an Aries. Get in tune with yourself. I feel like if you don't meditate, now would be a great time to start taking that on. Start small, 10 minutes. Use a guided meditation if you need to. Unless you can just completely clear your mind. And I'm saying this because I feel like there are a lot of messages coming to you. And these messages are allowing you to feel, number one, your soul's truth. But I also feel that as you do this, you help this love also. Now, for some, this could certainly be talking about them. They started to meditate. They started to receive clarity over you. Because remember, they had fear. And I'm sure some of that still exists, until they come to you. Okay. I'm going to pick this up. I really don't have time to do, another spread. I'm sorry, I can put my arm in front there. But let's just see if anything else wants to come out. Actually, let's use the crystal vision. Anything else? Cancer. Anything else? The Fool. Four of Pentacles. Definitely letting go of resistance. Five of Swords. Letting go of, you know, again, it's like letting go of the old way of being, you know, the energy of standing my ground. Like, I'm going to stand my ground, but don't stand your ground if it's only going to hurt you. You know what I mean? Like, don't allow the ego to make you stay in place. This is definitely over a previous relationship. Both people got hurt. Both. But never forgotten. Never forgotten. And oh, by the way, the last card, Ten of Cups. Hello. So, why is the Fool wanting us to let go of previous energy, not hold on to the past so damn tightly? Go with the flow, where the flow takes us. You know, for some, this could be moving, like moving a home, not hanging on to the way that I make my money so dearly, and maybe taking a risk with that also. But listen, it's all about moving into the Ten of Cups energy. So we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. And we have the Fool twice. And I feel like what this is saying is, you know, for those who just really are not able to let go of past energy, you know, forgiveness. Doesn't mean, you know, you don't have to, you should, no, you should just forgive. I mean, that's just the truth. You can't live in unconditional love if you're harboring anger. You just can't. So even if you don't go back with someone, try to forgive. It only helps you. It allows you to be the Fool. It takes all that weight off of you. But look at this. Hello, joy. Hello, love. The highest. Meant to be. Meant to be, but up to you. You know I say it all the time that we got to let the past go, but I've never meant it more than I mean it today. And that's the truth. I have never meant it more than I do right now in your reading. Because it will change your life around. I see it. I feel it. I know it. I just know it. How do we get to the Ten of Pentacles or the Ten of Cups? By living free. You know, you jump off this cliff as the Fool. Say you're jumping towards a person. Well, if it's not meant to work, you'll be caught. You won't fall. You know, it's that fear of falling, which is really the fear of failure. But you won't. You release the outcome and let the outcome come to you. This is beautiful. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there because, wow, in a couple minutes, we're going to have the actual eclipse. So, I feel like I'll see you on the other side of it. Get excited. I love you guys. The next time you see me, I will be in my new location. Ah. Okay, I'm going to let you go. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.